What's up, African Superstar family? It's the one and only African Superstar back at it again. Today I want to talk about why so many Diasporans, continental Africans are failing at business, and unfortunately why I have had to cease selling lands with Shy Hills. Big shout out to the African Superstar family, everybody supporting this platform. Don't forget, I do offer tours here in Ghana. If you need a custom tour, I am your go-to girl. We also have a group tour October 19th through the 26th. Don't miss out. And please do add the African Superstar to your playlist. You know, in lieu of all the recent events I talked about the other day, more specifically, Mark Meets Africa, we've had a lot of, unfortunately, diasporan YouTube scammers. You know, you had the situation with our Kathy in the Gambia, and there's been a lot of questionable activity from so many other platforms, too many to be named. And one of those reasons is because our people are not used to having anything, number one. Number two, our people are not experts in doing business. And when they start operating businesses, they're not taking the time to enrich in their business, learn new skills, and, you know, run it effectively. You have people that are here on YouTube that overnight became sensations or personalities. They've never run businesses before in their life. They don't know what the hell they're doing. And when you get here on the continent, you have people that, again, have not operated businesses and are greedy in effect. And unfortunately, that is the reason why this morning I was made aware, you know, Sister Ya and I were selling lands in Shy Hills, which is like a land development a little bit outside the city. And unfortunately, you know, she notified me that the owner of the company that we were selling the land through is not doing the things that he promised when that partnership was formed. And in as much we've been holding our end by bringing clients and bringing money into the project, he's supposed to be creating infrastructure, developing the land, and he's not. And one of the reasons he's not is because when he gets a client and they pay for the land, instead of him investing and doing what he's supposed to do, he is taking that money and using it for private use. And this is the number one killer of business. You know, so many times we've seen a lot of profitable business concepts emerge and things like that. So promising. And unfortunately, they never take flight. Why don't they take flight? Well, because the persons, you know, the management, the directors, the board, whoever, is not spending the funds where they're supposed to. You know, I've said it countless times, and it's a principle that is so important to me, which is when I am operating business, you know, you must secure the business prospects first. For instance, the other day, I have a couple coming to tour with me over the summertime, okay? Total amount that they were sending in to me is over $3,000, okay? So they sent me more than half. Now, that money hit my account, and I ain't gonna lie, it looked nice, it looked sweet. All right, but that money is supposed to be used for transportation, hotel accommodations, and the other agreed things that we put into their tour. The first thing I did was book the tour operations, sent them back the invoice, sent them their receipt, sent them their hotel reservations. Inasmuch it was tempting, you know, I could have done a lot of money with $2,000 hitting my bank account just for me. But I made sure that I'm going to do what I say I'm going to do. That way I'm not going to have any problems in the future. You see, it's a simple concept, and I don't know why it's so hard for our people to do this. And so unfortunately, I can no longer, you know, do business with that individual, because obviously if they're not doing what they're supposed to do, that's going to reflect poorly on those of us that are promoting, even though, hey, it's not my responsibility to develop the land. But if I'm advertising it and people have a poor experience, they're going to come back and say, oh, African Superstar sold me that land, or so on and so forth. This is also another warning to those of you guys. An opportunity is an opportunity is an opportunity. You know, you must take advantage of that opportunity in that lifetime of the opportunity. Now it's not available anymore. You know, if you already got your foot in the door and you already secured your corner, you would have taken advantage of it. But some of you guys are dragging your feet. And I also want to say, I may not always be offering tours. You understand? It's taken me a long time to offer them in the first place. So if you really want to tour with me, you need to make it a priority, because if bigger and better projects come along, to be honest, I may not be available for tours. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. You guys have probably learned the way a little bit. We're nearing the gym and I'm going to go get my workout on. This is my neighborhood. So I hope you've enjoyed this walking vlog. Until we meet again, stay black and true. If you ain't black, just stay true.